Shaheem Reed, I told you the Hitmaker was going to take the stage, man. LiveByLive.com. We in beautiful Vegas. Vegas might as well be like your second or third home, man.
Yeah,
Dubai,
man.
Vegas, Miami. As much as he performed, man. We were here with the incomparable OT Genasis, my brother, man.
Yeah.
Just got off the stage.
That's right. Made a movie.
Hit him with a little work.
Yeah, man. Just something small, man. Just had a good time, though.
Hey, you know, I just remember the first days, man, when we was coming out here to Vegas with Busta and J Doe, and you know, we would run across people like YG, and you might get on Coco, just like do one set and people go crazy.
Yeah.
Now you coming out here for shows, and you know, you didn't turn into superstar status, man, a few years later. What's it like, man, just coming out here totally evolved now?
Man, it's amazing, man. It's something that I always like dreamt of. You know what I mean? I like to be here and perform like sets like either 30 minutes, 45 hours, 20, whatever it is. Like it's crazy just coming from like one song. You know what I mean? And especially when like a lot of people counted me out. So like to build and grow, man, and see all of this and do all the things that I see my peers doing, and it's just amazing, man. I'm happy.
And one of the things that's so ill, man, is the reach, man. We just was out there rocking. I was front row. I was standing next to a guy. He looked like he about 70-year-old white guy rocking. Then you had the young ladies in front. Then you had like the guys in like their 40s and 50s. Yeah. It's like you getting the whole span. And, and we're not even gonna talk about the kids that love OT. Yeah. But you know, kids ain't they can't be invited to this one. This for adults only. But kids love them too, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. At the end of the day, man, I just try to be happy, be humble. Happy and humble, man. Those two H's, man. Like that's a definition of my life, you know what I mean? So the music is easy to make.
Now, you've been killing it on the gram, man. They loved it when you jumped off the car.
Oh, yeah,
all blew everything
yeah.
At the gas station, getting the dance on.
Yeah.
They love it when you do the dance, man. That's such a big thing. Like, they just go crazy.
Yeah, it's culture, you know, it's culture for us, you know what I mean? Coming from where I come from. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's all about fun, man, and vibes, man, and messing with the people and being with the people and loving the people and kissing babies and hugging aunties and just having a great time.
What you want to do for this year, man? 2019, we fresh into the new
man. This year, man, this year I want to drop a few albums this year. Few
albums, okay.
Yeah. So I haven't dropped one yet. So I want to drop a few albums this year. I just want to grow, man, and I just want to grow like more as not even just a man, but as an artist, as an entrepreneur. You know, I just want to be a businessman, man. I'm very smart, so you know, it's time that we stop being just cool sitting in one spot. Just, you know what I mean? Just like I've talked to myself sometimes. I'm like, you know what? You being too comfortable. You getting too comfortable, you know? Because a lot of the stuff that I do is easy. Not to boast or nothing like that, but a lot of the stuff that I do is easy for me. So I know that I could do it again and do it again and do it again. So that makes you comfortable in one spot. So, but now, like, I just want it all, man. It's time to get what I deserve.
Yeah, it's like an NBA player, man. You know, you got that nice mid range from the elbow, and you're gonna get you a good 27 points a night.
Yeah.
Easy, but you know, now let's get that 3-pointer in the repertoire. You know,
yeah.
Let's up the defense a little bit.
Yeah.
And really go for it. New record,
Bay right now, going crazy right now. That's what the girls was just asking for.
Yeah.
It was like, I was like, unless y'all want to perform another record, they was like, Bay. I was like, you know what I mean? But new record, Bay, going crazy, new single, man. It's just
you gotta tell the people that might not be familiar what Bay is, with the slang, what the whole aura behind it.
Bay is a record, man. It's a record. It's a statement. You know, it's saying, you know, it's just self-confidence. The record is just all about self-confidence, man, and feeling good about yourself, feeling fresh about yourself, feeling like you could achieve anything, you know what I mean? And you just look like bae. You just look like that person that wake up in the morning looking good, smelling good, dressing good. You know what I mean? Like that's you. It's just all about self-confidence, man, self-esteem. That's all.
Feeling great, man. That's what we did. And I know you had to feel great when you was on that stage Rolling Loud the last time these cameras saw you.
Yeah.
Rolling Loud.
I was making a movie.
L.A.
In L.A.
It was funny, man, because we was here doing an interview while you was performing with Young Thug. I was doing an interview with Nas, and then on the other stage, Kodak Black was performing.
Right.
And it was like, man, there's just so many different vibes in hip hop, all converged in one place, and everybody just having a good time. Like you don't have to just like one thing. Like it's cool that you could like all different type of vibes in hip hop, and even if you don't like everything, it's always something for you.
But that's the dope thing though, because a lot of people feel a certain kind of way about hip hop and where it's at right now.
Right.
But for the fact that we was at Rolling Loud, and it was different stages. Yeah. And all of those stages was crowded and lit. Like it just shows you where it's at. It's at an amazing place. You know what I mean? Like some people were like mad with the time or whatever, but it's people there for your time. It's people there for people that was there 10 years ago, 5 years ago, currently. You know what I mean? Whatever we bring this year, it's fans for everybody. Yeah. That shows you how big the world is.
I think it's dope. I want you to speak on just, because, you know, I was there from the first shows where we used to go to the hole-in-the-wall spots in Brooklyn that got shot up the week before, and, you know, coming to the 70,000 people at Rolling Loud. How important has the live show been in your career, man? And talk a little bit just about developing your live show.
Live show is everything. I'm gonna tell you right now, live show is everything. But this comes from like me, like even in high school, like just me like being a show off. I always wanted to be the center of attention and just stuff like that. But like I never knew that like it would work in my favor down the line, you know what I mean, in my life. And it's like when I go to a show, that's why I can't go to a lot of shows, because a lot of artists, not to knock anything that they do, but a lot of artists, to me, if I sit there, I watch somebody perform and I'm like, I could have listened to this on the radio.
Right.
So what I mean by that is saying, when you perform, you're supposed to bring that song to life. It ain't just sing along when we go there, because if that's the case, everybody really just came to see you. We didn't come to see you perform. So I try to bring that song to life when I'm there. And I know that I've been on the other side of the fence where I had to pay to go see somebody, or I had to pay to go, you know, watch somebody or whatever. And I'm just like, damn. And then some people excite you, and then some people, you know, you look like, what? You know what I mean? Like, put me up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you just, you know, you might be just whatever, and then you got everybody just singing along. So, man, you have to bring the song to life when you come in there, because people pay their hard work on money. I tell everybody, I say, look, even like fans, I was just on a tour with Wiz, and I told like the fans, like, I understand that I'm gonna perform my ass off, because I understand that you guys really wake up in the morning, you guys paid, you went to Ticketmaster or did whatever you did, and after you come from this, sometimes this concert is just a getaway.
Right.
Because some people just want to get away. They don't want it. They don't. You know what I mean? They need that 2 hours. That 2 hours is everything. So you need that getaway. So when you get away, like, make it worth it. You know what I mean? Like, don't just live. You know what I mean? Like, don't just think about yourself and be selfish. Like, make this shit worth it, man. Let everybody have a good time. Because at the end of the day, everybody have to go back to their 9 to 5s or whatever job that they chose in life, or whatever school they go to. They got to deal with that tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So get them that. Let them talk about something tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and the other thing too, man, is that you go to these concerts, and no matter where it is in the world, it's always somebody's first concert. You You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's always, it could be a little kid, it could be an adult, but this is their first concert, and the first time they going to see a live show, they gotta see. They're seeing OT perform.
Yeah. And that's why I try to get my all, man. Like every time, you're like, you know what I mean? Even like you know, like when we was here, it's like it's more intimate. You know what I mean? But I still try to put something on there. You know what I mean? Put some juice on there. It's real intimate, but I still try to put something on there because, man, you never know, man. People just want to have a great time. You don't know what somebody going through.
So we got more albums, more tours this year.
More albums.
I gotta
this year,
ask you, real quick, what's it like? Compare touring with Chris Brown to touring with Wiz and Ray Sherman and those guys.
Totally different. You know what I mean? Like the tours are like totally different. Like the crowds, totally different. It's amazing with both because you get to really like understand. You know what I'm saying? Like you're there, like you with Chris, and like it's so turned, it's lit. Now you here with Wiz and Ray Sherman, and it's turned, it's lit, but two different ways, two different turns, like amazing in two different ways. So it's like, you know. And like I said, I'm just blessed, man. And even those guys, like shout out to Chris, shout out to Wiz, you know what I mean? Like to bring me on tour, like it's a lot of people in this industry, and you know they'll say they vibe with you and everything like that. But those two, man, and Wiz been wanting to bring me on tour from day one, you know what I mean? And Chris brought me on tour, like just for them to just reach out to me like that and know that like I'm sitting in a place to where like I'm the underdog. But for some strange reason, I'm always coming out. It's amazing, man. I love those guys, man.
This is really incredible, man. Well, there we got it. We here live by live. We're at the Aria, OT Genasis. More albums, more tours, more business. And next coming up, Tierra Whack, man. You up on her music, man? Man,
I gotta listen. I gotta listen a whole lot.
Yeah.
I gotta listen a whole lot. You know me, Shao. When it get to music, I gotta sit in my bag and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, being a student of the game it's important, man. Like it's always good to, you know, we all got our favorites, but it's always good when you're in situations like this and see the new up and coming
that's why
men
I'm
and
always,
women,
I'm
man,
always,
just to do the recognizance. And you know, OT always one of the people who put me up on the new music first. Like, yo, you heard this? I like, nah, man. Like, this is the new wave, man. So we out here right now, OT. What's your game at the casinos, man? What's poker, blackjack?
You know what's crazy? It's really craps. I've tried blackjack, but I'm always having bad luck. Because I would notice in blackjack, you got to play for like 5 minutes.
Right.
Like 5 to 10 minutes.
Right.
Or it's either you play 5 to 10 minutes big, or you play small and you sit there for hours.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it all depends on what you want to do. Because it's not gonna happen. And I'm the type of person that go to the casino. I'm trying to win everything at the casino. I'm trying to win all the chips. It's not happening.
He's trying to make it the OT Genesis Casino.
It's not happening.
But craps, you do good.
Yeah, craps. I do craps. I do roulette.
Oh, nice.
I do roulette. I do craps. Yeah, even when if I lose some money somewhere else, I go to the crap table because obviously that's what we know in the hood. But then at the same time, when you come to casinos in Vegas or wherever it is, it's so many different ways that you can make money. It's maybe like, I don't know, 50, 100 different ways that you can make money. So it's like, I'm just all with craps, you know what I mean?
Damn, man, I got to get my craps game on.
Yeah, but you got to.
I love blackjack.
You have to, you got to pace yourself and figure it out, because you got to figure it out, because if you don't, take your fucking money, you be sitting here sick,
right?
Yeah.
You hear the story of the people, they come to Vegas on a private jet and got to leave on the Greyhound.
That's crazy.
All right, it's a lot. It's so much money coming through these casinos at one time, man. And
man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how I know it was real in Vegas. When they were like putting like crazy stuff on the windows, like the windows like bulletproof, because people was jumping out the windows because they was losing their mortgage, their rent. They would just commit suicide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like years ago, like something like, that's how you know this shit is crazy.
You gotta get special permission. Like you go to some of these hotels, you gotta get the special key just to go out on the balcony sometimes, cause they like, yo, not on our watch.
Yeah.
No, I'm with we good. I didn't even gamble, man. I didn't even gamble. Could you tell the people real quick before we leave? They want to know who you working with on your album. Little taste.
You know what? I think we're gonna have to wait for that because there's so many people, so many different people who I've worked with on the album. But I don't know. I'm still going through the album to figure out what's gonna be on the album. You know what I mean?
Pinpoint, man. We call it OT every week, man. Like, and he got new songs every week. That's the thing about it.
We here, man. Bay right now. New single, me, Shaheem Reed, Live X Live. You know what it is. We here.